Welcome back to the Slippery Climb. We are still where we were 3 episodes ago.
More like the stupid climb.
I want everyone in the comments below to think of weird superpowers or superpowers with dumb drawbacks. Because that's what we're doing in our group chat right now. I'm going to read some off. You're immortal unless you flinch.
Damn. At what, though?
Just like if I go to hit you, it won't cause any damage, but if you flinch, it will.
So all it takes is one person flinching at you and you lose your immortality?
No. You have to flinch and then you lose your immortality.
What?
If I go to smack you and you flinch, you lose your immortality.
Right, but do you ever regain it, or does all it take is one person flinching at or making you flinch and you lose it?
This was not specified. We're not making characters here.
Interesting.
You can turn invisible, but you're also blind while being invisible.
That's dumb.
You can rewind time, but for every minute you lose a year of your life.
Jesus.
Yeah, fuck that. No one can lie to you, but you can only speak Chinese.
What the fuck?
I just moved to China.
Just right, I was gonna say.
Just moved to China. You can make any. These are mine. Okay, I send a list. You can make anyone fall in love with you, but you shit yourself whenever you use the power. Which would be funny, just have a room full of people in love with you with just shit in your pants. You can put out fires with your dick, but I worded this weird. You can put out fires with your dick with the same water pressure and amount as a fire hose, but cum comes out with the same velocity and volume. You can use your dick like a gun, but it shoots kidney stones, to which a friend of ours who has really bad kidney stones did not like that one. You can fly, but it tickles the entire time, which David did not like that one.
Hell no.
David, you said you can teleport, but every time you lose random clothing, which I think is great. That's a great one. You can walk on water, but your socks never dry. It was from me.
Ugh, that's easily the worst.
Nick said you're guaranteed straight, but you have to have gay around your homies, which I was like, I already do that.
Rude facts.
Also, being straight isn't a superpower.
Correct.
You can read people's minds, but you forget what they said.
Damn, then what's the point? I mean, depending on how long it takes before you forget, I guess.
Yeah. You can teleport, but only when you walk through a door in your house and only to another room, but it's not always the room you wanted.
What the fuck?
You're just fucking ping-ponging through rooms.
Awful.
So we're going to try to think of some other bad ones. Oh. Screaming really loud lets you run fast.
You just scream for speed. Ethan would be the fastest man alive.
Yeah, he would. Perpetually. You're just like, oh man, I'm late to work. But you lose your voice and you...
See, that's a good one, because like you said, you lose your voice and you're stuck until your voice comes back.
Your kryptonite is literally just your own vocal cords.
Oof.
You can walk through walls, but sometimes you get stuck, and the only way to get it out is to watch a commercial.
Fuck? Watch a commercial's hilarious. That's a good one.
Oh. Trying some other good ones. Oh. You can fly with wings, but you can only speak in bird noises while flying. So you'd be useless on the comm. Imagine, we're sending our best agent. Agent, are you above the target?
Awful.
Nick said screaming really loud lets you run fast. This actually works in real life. I mean like the flesh. Ooh, I've got one.
Oh boy.
You can read minds, but have to recite exactly what you read, word for word.
Oof. I got one. You get super strength, but every time you use it, you get a hernia.
That's just real.
Facts.
Super strength, but you get a hernia when used.
These are all so terribly inconvenient.
I mean, the one reading minds, but like having to say what they say, like word for word. I could actually see that being used in like a Dark Horse comic or something.
True.
Just like, damn, she got big titties. Damn, she got big titties. Wait, I'm focusing on the wrong
Literally
guy.
just liar, liar.
It's like, whoa, shit. I'm focusing on the wrong guy. Okay. The bomb is in the bag. You can only focus on one guy at a time, and just like you can't help but speak exactly what you're reading.
Oof.
She looks like that actress, that porn actress, you know.
Oof.
Nick said the same thing about the hernia. You have infinite money, but you can only buy things you don't want.
Damn.
Trying to think of more. All right. You can turn into any animal. But
You're constantly hunted by humans.
no. Damn. But kind of similar to my flying one. But speak in their noises for 24 hours after use. Or I should say after transforming back. So you can turn into an animal, but you can only do it once every 24 hours, and you'll have to speak like them for those 24 hours. Which, to be fair, you know, if I don't have any company coming over, I would turn into a cool animal.
Fair.
Go on a weird rampage and then just go home.
I mean, at that point, hell, just turn into the animal and just go hang out at the zoo for a while.
Yeah, they just think I escaped.
What?
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 They just think I escaped.
No, I mean like on your for the 24 hours so that you can still talk. To something at least. Okay.
Oh, like be able to understand animals too.
Weird.
I was more so saying that you would just make the noises.
I'm a weird.
Like anytime, like if you and I were sitting here having a conversation, I would just be like, you know, just just making monkey noises and shit. I would absolutely
do that.
I'd absolutely be a monkey. What?
What?
You said I make monkey noises?
No, I said I already do that.
Oh. I'd absolutely turn to a monkey.
Hell yeah.
I'd get a big staff.
Huh.
Like, I'm the Monkey King, bitch. I would start doing, like... see, what I would do is I would turn into an animal, and then I would go do, like, really complex, you know, human intelligent level things just to baffle scientists, and I would just dip. This rhinoceros figured out how to play Minecraft. It's amazing. And then they're just like, we lost the rhinoceros.
It worked last time. This is
Kangaroo court.
okay. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
You fell.
Yeah, I know that part.
No. Nick said, I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. You have x-ray vision, but when you use it, you look like this. And it's a picture of, like, a black girl with her eye fucking popped out of her skull. No.
No thanks.
Everyone would know.
Everyone would know.
You can use x-ray vision, but everyone you use it on gets cancer.
Oh my god!
So you're either a villain or you use it to defeat evil.
Be like fucking Joker's cancer gun on Harley Quinn. I'm so sorry.
That's such an old joke, too. Like, I think it was like Family Guy Robot Chicken that was like, yeah, Clark, unfortunately, every woman in the office has breast cancer. And he's like, oh, that's really unfortunate.
I think that one was Family Guy.
Yeah. He makes jokes about a lot of superheroes.
True.
He's just secretly like an old-fashioned superhero junkie, which is why he wanted Adam West to be the mayor.
Hell yeah.
R.I.P. Is Wild West still the mayor? Was he the mayor?
Yes, I think he still is.
It was just Sam Elliott.
Just mentioned a lot less frequently than Adam West was as mayor.
Well, Sam Elliott has a lot more going on.
That is true.
He was kind of doing that
He's too busy being in those USA commercials.
I am a veteran. Yeah, he was National Guard.
Hell yeah.
He actually regrets not being able... Which, okay, so apparently he says he regrets not being deployed and that he was quote-unquote one of the lucky ones. I'm like, if you want to be deployed, why'd you join the National Guard?
True.
Like, don't get me wrong, National Guard gets deployed. But if you want deployed, you don't join the National Guard. You join the National Guard to be like, I want to be in the military with the lowest possible chance of getting deployed.
True.
I got other shit going on right now. But, no, he's also doing that Yellowstone spinoff.
Oh, yeah.
So, where he's kind of, I think he's like the Rip of the show. You know what Rip looks like?
I don't even know who Rip is.
He's the badass in Yellowstone. He's got the beard and every woman wants to do him.
Oh, yep.
You know he's the bad guy in Fast and Furious 2?
No way.
Yeah. Rip Wheeler, Cole Hauser. He's also kind of the bad guy in Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
Riddick, the first Riddick movie.
Ah.
So, real quick, here's what you might know he looks like in Yellowstone.
Yep.
Same guy.
Holy shit.
Yep, same guy.
Oh my lord.
Yep, he's a pretty boy.
He is.
He grew out a beard and put on a Carhartt, and everyone was like, he's a badass. I'm like, yeah, I remember when you were a fucking Miami drug lord.
I'm weak.
Oh, damn it. My phone's been autocorrecting weird shit.
Like what?
Like, I typed X-ray and it changed it to gray. Or, like, I've had so many times where I've typed in actual words and it changes it to something else. You can have sex with anyone you want in the world any time you want, but you always contract a curable STD.
Did you say curable?
Yeah, curable.
But no, I mean, yeah, I guess you would have to know.
Have to know what?
That you contracted it.
Yeah. Unless you get unlucky and they have an uncurable one.
Oof.
Weird superpowers are fun. I feel like that's why it's so hard to write like new comics for like other companies, because it's like, you know, if you have a guy who can shoot webbing or climb walls, it's like he's a Spider-Man ripoff, right?
True.
Even though DC kind of has a few Spider-Man like characters, they have like, what's his name, like, is it like Night Spider?
I have no clue.
They have like a villain Spider-Man character.
What?
Yeah, he's in Young Justice.
I don't remember. Gotta kill the bird.
DC Spider-Man. No, don't. The Flash is basically no. That's what I'm talking about. Who is the Spider character? Not Blue Beetle. Nightwing, shut up! Quit giving me the fucking DC Spider villain. Black Spider. Yeah.
Never heard of him. Sounds cool though.
He's just like a stealthy ninja type character who's kind of a douche. Like he does all the like witty and stuff like that, but he's like kind of just comes off as cocky. He's not like joking around with the villains. He's just like, you gotta suck, don't you?
You're trash.
Your ass. But yeah, no, you have to kind of get like overcomplicated nowadays if you want to try to write a character who's not kind of a ripoff in some way.
True.
Because like the easiest thing to do is look at like animals and bugs and stuff like that, or you know, super strength, of course, is a given. Being rich and having cool suits that do cool shit. But even that, because is DC the one with the animal character who can use like every single power, like can use like any ability of any animal or something?
I want to say it's Marvel.
It's one of the two. You're a dick for making that character.
Yeah, that one's a ripoff.
Because you like every character that has animal powers. Oh yeah, well she has all the animal powers.
Literally.
Fuck you. That's why the X-Men get so weird. There's too many of them.
I will never forgive them for doing my boy Darwin the way that they did in X-Men First Class. They can go to hell. How do you have literally the... I don't know if he's technically Omega level or not, but his literal whole mutation is that he can't die. He adapts to any situation. Literally, when the World Breaker Hulk storyline, Hulk came back to Earth, showed up at the X Mansion. What did Darwin's powers do? Teleported his ass away.
Yep.
Fuck them for doing him like that.
Yeah, they did him so dirty.
Said, nah, bro, you don't need to be here. And then that man proceeded to break Colossus's arms, among other things.
Yeah. Let me drop this little energy ball down your throat. You can't do shit. Because his power is involuntary, right?
Who's Darwin's?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I believe it is too. And in the movie, they made it out like he figures it out.
Right.
Which is not how that works.
No.
Because most of the mutant powers are completely involuntary. It takes him a while to be able to control them. Oh yeah, who did they retcon to make Nightcrawler's mom?
Mystique.
Nope, they retconned that.
Oh, that was a retcon?
Yeah. Hang on. Because the original assumption was Nightcrawler's parents were Mystique and Azazel. Because Azazel has the exact same powers and is also like, it looks like a demon.
True.
2023 X-Men Blue Origins. Mystique is his father.
That's what they did.
And his mother is named Destiny/Irene Adler.
What?
I don't know who that is.
What the or wait. No, that sound... You know what? I'm thinking of something else.
Who's Destiny/Irene Adler? Destiny... Irene... I didn't know she could give herself chromosomes when she switched. Precognition is her power. Oh, Destiny is her hero name. Okay. Which I that's lame. Azazel was the perfect father for him. He fucking looks like him. He was clearly meant to be.
True.
It was such a big bombshell when Mystique was found to be his mother. Because it was like, oh, I just thought some of y'all were blue. I know they explained that once.
What? People being blue?
Yeah. It's something to do with the gene, like when it's stronger in certain people, I think, or something. Yeah, Irene's like Shadow King shit. My god.
Existence is pain.
I'm so tired of looking at this part.
Agreed.
Alright, if you get another game over, I'd like to try it a few times.
Okay.
And then when I get a game over, which will happen, we'll end the episode, and we'll start back with David getting past this point. Because F this noise. I only talk about dumb superpowers for so long.
There's only so many dumb superpowers.
There are so many dumb superpowers. Isn't one of Sentry's drawbacks is he's like the craziest, strongest power or character ever, but everyone forgets about him?
That's not a drawback of his power. That's actually unrelated to his power. Reed Richards did that.
Why?
Because the last time he turned into the Sentry, he became the Void.
Fucking Reed Richards, man.
I saw someone that had a really cool fucking proposal that was, what if there was, and I guess technically it would be a Fantastic Four movie, but you'd have to do it really carefully. But what if it was that they were within the multiverse, and it was John Krasinski's Reed Richards and Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, and they had to team up to stop Miles Teller's Reed Richards, who would become Professor X.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't hate that.
I don't either. Miles Teller like becomes the master.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be down with that. Just it's kind of a slap in the face too, of just like just making fun of Miles Teller for being so shitty. Now here's the question though. Here's the question for you. Does John Krasinski or Pedro Pascal become Doom?
I feel like John would do it better than Pedro.
I don't know.
I'd have to see him.
Well, because I also think about, Pedro Pascal not just being like, a white American dude.
True.
I feel like that might fit better into like
true,
the
for him
mythos of
being
Latveria.
Latvian. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a checkpoint up there. Why can't you jump? Okay.
I can't, I'm just scared.
Hit that fucking box, boy. Please get an extra life. Why couldn't this be the end of the level?
It's a really good question.
It would be a very short level if you did it well, but I don't care. Just spin. Don't be fancy with it.
I want to try to be.
Oh
well.
I pray to God the rest of this level is just twice as easy.
Oh my god. It's fine.
This one's, it's
I need
just,
to just walk off.
it's not slippery. It would be easier if it was slippery. It's just the timing.
Yeah, I think I just gotta walk it.
What you call the
Nope.
funky timing slope.
Okay, this is.
At least you
great.
can't die doing this.
That's true. That is very true.
Unless you hit those spikes below. There you go. Okay.
What the fuck?
That's a
This is weird.
weird axis. Oh. Okay, PUC. Oh no. Okay, at least two of them are stone.
True.
So if you slip, you just go down the stone.
What is? Oh, you can get fucked, ass hat. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, well, they'll kind of skip you up if you time this right. Nice.
I don't... Like, what sense does this make?
It's weird. Oh. I do not like that axis.
I don't either.
Oh, an extra life. Oh, thank God.
Christ alive.
Oh.
But we also haven't gotten a checkpoint in a minute now.
That's okay. None of this stuff has been too hard. It's just been weird.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
But of course. Alright, just take your time. Just don't get cocky now that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't even describe it as I know what I'm doing.
Now that you've synced it.
Correct.
It's just the difficulty curves is weird in certain places. Like right here, again. If that turns slick again, you can just... You've been the stones. Oh. I wish you had Naku Aku right now.
You and me both.
Oh. You're making me nervous. You're making me so nervous. My toes are curling over here, David. Literally, toes curling.
Ah ha ha.
Oh.
That was awful.
That noise I made?
No, that fucking...
That weird platform you
yes.
just did? Give us
Come
two more!
on, dickhead.
That's okay, you just gotta get past this.
I really thought that didn't get me. I was about to be furious.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Are you butt fucking me, dude? Don't have the spikes. Just when you walk through here, spin. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's assess. Oh, we're gonna get an embryo area? Those weird ass TNT levels?
Please, God.
Just get an extra life.
Like, I don't even know.
Just try to get across it.
Yep.
They'll all blow each other up. That's probably why they made them a little easier to get. How we got an embryo area before we got a Tana level.
I don't... Oh, God. How
It's
do
okay.
I avoid that shit, though?
You just gotta run through it. That's why
I know, but I think you're just supposed to avoid all the TNT boxes.
you can't. You're supposed to get through it fast enough once you hit one. Or try to run across the...
Yep. I think at least up to that point, you can kind of fucking curve between them.
Because there's like 2 lives over there you don't want to miss, too.
Correct. I didn't hold X.
Yeah, you didn't.
See, but how am I supposed to get... Oh, you know what? I bet that's where you have to set the TNT. No, because that doesn't make sense.
You just gotta try to do your best. It's fine.
It is fine. It is fine.
We need the life.
We really do.
You just need to go for that and then correct it at one downturn. Oh.
Nope. Damn. So maybe that one I don't need to hold. Well, I don't fucking know.
You definitely need to hold it, but you gotta angle that right. Ooh.
Nope.
No, you gotta go down there and hit that.
That's fuck. I see now.
Yep.
Good lord.
You had a Naku Aku and you no longer have a Naku Aku. I don't think that's fair.
That's not fair at all. Nice. Why not? Whoever did this shit, your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of your mom. I know it's devastating.
Damn it. Fuck. We got this.
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
No. See, it looks like once we get to that part and make it through, then I think we're okay.
Yeah. Oh. Then you just gotta run across.
Jump again.
Then you just gotta run across.
I kept expecting to bounce. So once I get under them,
yep.
No more jump. Okay.
I'm gonna get under you and you go and bounce.
Huh.
Clean.
I wasn't holding X.
No, you weren't. You stupid fuck! No, I'm kidding. It's okay, I haven't antagonized you in a while. I antagonize Ethan too much. It has to be fair.
Valid. At least unlike Ethan, I don't tell you to shut the fuck up.
That's the nicest thing he says to me. It's when the cameras are off or he gets, like, you know, strikeable. Like, our channel will get striked if they heard him say some things he says to me.
I wasn't on the gaps!
At least you know who to be mad at. Yourself.
I almost said your mother.
Is that why she died? She wasn't holding X?
No.
Good to know.
You're lucky. I almost used your middle name there. Okay. It's right there.
It is.
Bear with us, folks.
Just use the wrong names.
Huh?
The wrong middle name.
What?
Just use the wrong middle name. Like, make one up.
For you?
Yeah. It better not be like Leslie. I swear to God.
Leslie.
Yeah.
I was...
Leslie's always my go-to name to make fun of a guy.
Okay, cool. What's adjacent?
Doesn't have to be adjacent. In fact, pick something completely... I know.
Shut up, Siri.
I know what you're going to say.
No, you don't.
Is it a woman's name that's very similar?
No.
Yeah, I bet it is.
It's not. I was going to say Damien Gabriel.
Gabriel?
You see what I did do?
I do. I do. What's funny is I actually want to name... one of my names for a kid is James Gabriel. It's gonna blow up. Oh, you're good though.
I'm so fucking scared right now.
You just missed one of the lives, but that's okay.
I would have cried. You can get fucked.
Yep. But no, one of the names I want to name one of my kids is James Gabriel.
Hell yeah. Alright, we got a little breathing room.
See, if I was with a woman, she's like, I don't like the name James, and I don't like my first choice for a name. You know what my third choice would be? And it's kind of moved up to my second choice.
What?
Jack. Ooh, there's lives in there. I fucking love the name Jack.
I like that.
Not Jackson, just Jack. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Nice. Oh. 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 Oh.
The birds are easy.
Also, look. No!
You can go to hell.
I had a feeling it was gonna happen. That's okay. Brio was a fucking checkpoint. We're still okay. Oh. Don't get cocky with the birds, David.
I'm not getting cocky with the birds.
You got a little cocky with the birds. You said birds are easy, and then you got cocky with the birds.
I'll get cocky with you, you bird.
People,
Fuck.
you don't know how big my nose is, okay? Just.
What the fuck?
It
buffed.
Let
It
it ride.
buffed.
Let it ride.
Not even gonna worry about this time.
Nope. Yeah, get that shit. Okay. Oh. I don't like how you have to jump to it.
Mm-mm.
Oh. That's gonna be a long episode.
Lord.
That's
Kill
actually
the
not even
boy.
too bad.
That's not. Not mad at that.
Yep. All right. That sounds fun. Next episode, we'll do Lights Out. Good Lord.
Good Lord is correct.
Thank you so much for watching. Please
Thank you so much.
Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff. And we love you so much.
We love you so much. Peace.